Welcome. In this video we're going to do a solo playthrough of Star Trek Star Realms with the Borg Invasion expansion. So down at the table we'll go ahead and go through the solo setup here for this so we can see how to be assimilated by the Borg. So this is a re-theme of Star Realms with a Star Trek theme. So the Borg expansion allows you to play solo. So this is a deck building game. It's going to have a lineup. We start with a basic deck. Basically our resources are attack and credits to purchase more cards with. So we start with 2 attack and 8 money. So we'll go ahead and give that a shuffle, and we're going to use that to purchase cards to come out with our lineup. So starting out, we are going to have 50 health. And since we're playing solo, the Borg sphere is going to have 25, and this 4 here is if we're playing PvP. So this card is going to start in the center area. We have our Okura class cards off to the side, so something we can purchase for 2. It's going to give us 2 money when we play it, and we can delete it to do 2 damage. And this is our stack of 80 cards that we'll start with. I'll try to give it a somewhat of a shuffle. Then we'll put 5 cards out in our lineup. And then after we do that, one, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to shuffle, 30 of our drone cards into this stack. Try to take the top half. And they're going to come out and cause us some problems. So our goal, of course, is to get that down to 0 health. And its goal is to get us down to 0 health. And it's going to assimilate cards. It's going to be moving across here. So this hexagon here lines up with cards down here. So it's going to assimilate cards. And this stack, depending on what type of card it takes, is going to do different abilities. And for each card it assimilates and takes all the way up to the top, is going to increase its strength to attack us back with. And every time we attack it, depending on what type of card we attack it with, it's going to get a shield. And we're not going to be able to deal damage with that type of card until we get 4 shields on it and wipe all those shields off. So it's going to be very tough to defeat. But I'll show you how that process goes and see if that's something you'll be interested in. So we'll get this set up. So basically the phases, it's going to go first. I think I'll put this into 2 stacks. We'll just bring this out to hold that. So basically on its turn, it's going to look for the most expensive card in the lineup, move 1 space towards that direction, assimilate or take up whatever card it is over top of, depending on that type of card. Whatever card it pulls up, it's going to do an ability. And then however many cards is in the collective hit us for that many points. Then we'll take our turn as normal. Rinse and repeat until one of us has met our goal. One other thing this game does have is gambits. So start of the game, we'll shuffle this deck of gambits. We'll get 2, so there's going to be one-time abilities we get throughout the game. So we have the particle fountain. When we reveal this gambit, we gain a money. And once per game, we can just draw a card. We got some contraband. Play with the top card of the trade deck face up. The owner of this gambit may acquire that card for one less than its cost. All right, we'll just put those off to the side and see when we want to use them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's our starting hand. And he gets to go first. So our highest cost card is a 6. And this one's the closest, so that's the direction it's going to go. It's going to move one space and assimilate a Romulan ship. We do have one opportunity, so cards up here for whatever the cost is. If we can deal enough damage to that, we can get it back. But of course, that's going to be a problem. And for that is a Romulan card. Player with the highest authority immediately takes damage equal to the cost of the assimilated card. So right off the bat, we take 6 damage down to 44. So that's not a good start. Then that card replaces. And since there's no cards, basically I'm just tracking instead of counting the number of cards in the collective. I'm using this to track that. So we take 0 damage on to our turn. We have 5 money to purchase with. So we'll spend 2 for that. Basically, we're spending all 5 cards to bank the 5 money. This is going to come out. And I'm going to spend 2. Got 1 money left. But basically, when these come out, it goes ahead and goes over there. It's looking for a card over here with 1 or less. It can't find it, so it's just going to sit there for a while. And with our 1 money left, I'll go ahead and get that and play this drone game. Now they're going to assimilate. We have 2 cards. We can pick either one. We'll bring that up, which means the Romulan card's going to activate. Borg assimilate a ship with the highest cost. You know what? We're going to choose the other 2 cost card then. So we have to discard a card. We don't have any to discard. We've played everything. And since these 2 did their job, they go to the scrap. And we end our turn. I guess officially we are playing with the top card revealed. And that's our next turn. So for the Borg, these reset. These move up. So now it's got a strength of 2. The sphere's happy where it's at, so that's going to move up as a Romulan ship. Immediately take damage equal to the assimilated cost of 6. So we're down to 38. This should be a quick teach. That pops out. Then we get hit for 2. All right. We've got 3 money. We know that's coming out. So So we're going to purchase this for 1. Then he comes over. That goes in. He's going to, let's see, we knew it was coming. I'm going to take that back. Instead of purchasing this, I'm purchasing that. Then he comes out and he's going to simulate that card, which is going to trigger the Borg gain authority equal to the cost of that card, so up to 26 health. And then he goes away. Then we're going to spend an attack to get this back in our discard pile. Then we're going to use our other attack to bring that down to 25. And then this comes down. Okay, end of return. We did the most damage with a neutral card, so now we put down a neutral shield. We can't deal damage with neutral shields. And shields don't go off of that until we get 4 shields in place. So we'll shuffle this up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 5. Next turn, that moves up. It's got a strength of 3. Highest cost card is over there. So it's going to simulate this, which is now it's gaining 3. So up to 28 health. And then it's going to hit us for 3. We're down to 33. And this pops over. We don't have a discard pile. So back to our turn. All right. We do have 4 purchase power, so we're going to, oh, we need fight to take care of that though. And neutral is useless. So we're going to fight with this. So we're going to bring this over here. And target opponent discards a card. And when you're playing solo or co-op, when you have them discard a card, you can move them one direction or the other. We do get to know what's coming up. It's a 5. And we'll move in this direction. Then we have 4 to purchase with. So we'll go with this. And we have 1 left. And we can purchase from the top, and we will. That's going to end our turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, nothing to move up, so that moves over. This simulates. Player with the highest authority takes damage equal to the cost of that card, so we take 3 damage. Then we get hit for 3, down to 27. And that gets replaced with that one. And back to our turn. Oh yeah, I did damage earlier. What did I do that with? I think it was that. All right, so can't deal damage with that. Got 3 money. I think we'll purchase this for 3. Hit for 2. Goes down to 26. And so don't forget, we'll go ahead and place that down. You may scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that Raider. Or actually, we're going to get rid of this. End your turn. So 3. And 2. That goes up. That refreshes. So it's up to 4. Still wants to move that direction. And that means it's gaining health up to 29. Hits us for 4. We're down to 23. That replaces. And our turn. Got a base. Romulan neutral zone. Lets us hit for 1. So we're going to go ahead and use that damage to take care of that drone. That's going to be our big damage for the turn. So that means by the end of our turn, we're going to have 4 shields up. So that's going to reset. And then for our 4 money, I think we'll get another one of those. Yep. And that'll come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that moves up. It's up to 5. Shields reset. That resets. Oh, that's our most expensive, so that goes up. Heals for 7. 36. Definitely going the wrong direction. That replenishes. All right, it's got 5 to attack with. It can't win the game, so it's going to defeat this base or location. And back to our turn. So we'll play another location. All right, we're going to go ahead. Let's see. 1, 2, we can get up to 3 money. Really doesn't help us. Even getting to 4 money doesn't help us. So we'll spend 1 to see what happens. Well, we know what's going to happen. Nothing good. So we'll just spend 2. Then we're going to go ahead and scrap this for 3. And that for 4. So we've got 7. So we can take that. Then 1 left over. Bring that down to 35. But the one that did the most damage was this. That's going to be your turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nothing goes up from here. It's satisfied with getting that, which means it's going to gain 6 health, so up to 41. Punishes with that, and then we get hit for 5, down to 17. Okay, back to our turn. Can't deal damage with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 will get us this, which means 1 goes through. So there's our shield. We can scrap up to 2 cards. Draw. Can't see what's up there. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for its turn, it's going this direction, getting that, which is a cost of 6, so we need to discard 2 cards. We can deal 0 damage with either of those. So I guess we will discard those. Then we get hit for 5, down to 12. And back to our turn. We play a base. We've got 2 money. Guess we can spend the money to get this, which brings this out and down, which will assimilate, which triggers gaining a health. And then we can use this attack to get this back, which puts a shield up there. And then with our one more money, get that and end her turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so this moves up. So up to 6 attack. It now wants to go here, so it moves over. It's a cost of 3, which has us discard 1 card. Oh, after that replenishes. We will discard that. Then we get hit for 6. It can't win, so 5 goes here. And 1 breaks through. Then for our turn, we will put that down. Can't hit with that. We can hit with that, and we can hit with these 2. So there's 3 attack. We'll take that. Neutrals did the most damage, so that will put 4 shields up, and that will clear the end of the round. Guess we can't do that, but we can discard, have that move over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have 2 more rounds to do 41 damage. All right, so that moves over. That moves up, which triggers it gaining 2 health up to 43. Then it swings for 6. It can't win, so hits that for 5, takes us down to 10. And then that comes over for 1. So it can either gain a life or we discard a card. I think we're good with discarding a card. Actually, it can't gain any more life. Because it can, that card's already up there. All right, you may put the next ship you acquire this turn on top of your deck. And we can draw a card. If we play another one, and we gain 5 life. So we draw a card because of that. We gain 5 life, so we're up to 15. We're going to do 7 damage. With these 2. 3 will be with those. 4 breaks through down to 39. Then we have 7 money. So we'll use 5 of it here. And now we're going to reveal that to get the extra money. Okay, and this is gone. We can scrap a card. All right. Don't see us winning, but we're going to survive a little bit longer. One, two, three, four. Okay, highest cost card still here, so it's going to move over. I got reset, gains 5, so 44. And that pops down, swings for 6, which is enough to take this away. Then our turn, put down a base. Oh yes, and we hit it with that pretty hard last turn. And this turn we've got that, and that, and that. So we're going to hit for 1, 5, 6. Yes, we will take that and hit for 1. And our biggest punch came from that one. And we will move it 1 that direction. We can scrap a card, but we're not going to. Money, we've got 4 to purchase with. I think we need all the bases we can get. This comes in with another one, with another one. And 3's not enough to do anything from her discard pile. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, it's heading this direction, so it moves over, picks that up. We get hit for 2. Then it swings for 6. It can't win. So 5 gets soaked up there. 1 breaks through. Back to our turn. That pops up. That pops up. Can't damage from that. We can hit with that. So we are going to wipe out one of these, which means that shield comes out. We're going to combo those together to heal for 7, so we're up to 19. And then money-wise, we're up to 4 to purchase with. It's headed here. Oh no, it's going to take that. We do get to know what that is. Oh yes, I'm just going to purchase off the top. And end our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that moves up. Double check my math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So 6 is the highest. It's taking that, which means we're discarding 3 cards. That can't be good. Well, there's one. Or actually, no, it's not, because that's something we can hit with. What a turn. All right, we're keeping those 2. And it's swinging for 7. It has to put 5 there. And then 2 places there, and then 2 comes to there. Then for our turn, we will swing for 1. Well, actually, oh, we lost our other blue one. Use that to draw a card. Use that to hit one of these for 1. Which brings out our 4th shield. And end our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that resets. That moves up. It's up to 8. It's heading this direction, moves over here. It's going to heal for 4 because of that card. Up to 47. Then that replenishes, hits us for 8. Can't win. That soaks up 5. We're down to 14. Just prolonging it. Got no bases. All right, we can draw a card. We've got a discard a card, discard, discard. So we can move it. 1, 2, 3. And that is a scrapping ability. Money, we're going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4. I do want to buy that, which moves that there. All right, so that got scrapped and we've spent it. Fight. 2, 4, 6, 10, 16. We'll get that. So down to 12, down to 35. We're going to scrap that to draw a card. Do 1 damage to take care of that. Our biggest hitter, we had one that did 6 damage that we got rid of. We can scrap 2 cards. Just going to be that. Will be one of them. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so moving over, assimilate. The Borg assimilated ship with the highest cost from any discard pile. We've got a couple 4s. And then we get hit for 8, so we're down to 6. Oh yes, and that replaced. Last turn. Oh no, this turn. So it's looking for a 2-cost card, which is the same type of card, so that doesn't trigger a second time. And I've got to keep those, or else we lose, because it can't go through that. Well, we are gaining 8 health. That helps, up to 14. We can hit for 1 with that, down to 34. Let's see what's on top. Yep, there is something there. And I think to get that card, it's worth letting that happen. So I'm going to spend 5 to get this, which brings that out. Which has that to go. Which means we discard a card that we don't have to discard. And we'll gain another life. Up to 15. That was used. Ender turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, those 3 move up. That's a problem. This goes to 11. That moves over. Oh, the Borg assimilate. I didn't assimilate, I just scrapped it. I played that wrong last turn. So it would have gained 4 health. It'd be up to 12. And now, well, I can't assimilate again. It just gets that card. And now it's replacing. And it's going to get that card, which means it gains another health up to 39. Then it attacks for 12. This takes it down to 8. It can't win with 8, so it takes this, hits for 3. We're down to 12. And, all right. Now what can we do? We can draw 2 cards. We can heal for 4, 8, 11, 23. If we buy something, it can go on top of our deck. Let's see. We can hit for 8, 10, 12. So here's 7. So I'll hit for 5, so that's down to 34. That did the most damage. And then money, we're going to end up with 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And we'll get, let's see, put this on top, and that'll come out. And your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now it wants to go here. It's bringing that up. And now we're going to take 7 damage. Down to 16. Then it's hitting for 12. It has to go through there. So 7 breaks through. It can't win, so it's going through that. Which takes it down to 1 damage, down to 15. And then we play this game. So it's simulating for 2. And that means it's going to gain 2 health. Up to 36. All right. And we've got a base. What can we hit with? We can hit with that, but not those. But we can draw a card. Let's see what's on top. For 2 money, we'll purchase that. We're healing 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 27. All right, we've got a healing thing going on. We can hit for 4. We're going to go for 2 there and 2 up here. And end your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, those go away. That moves up to 13 damage. It's moving over here to 6. It's going to assimilate our highest cost card over here, which is a 6, which means it heals for 6. So right back up to 40. And swinging for 13. Which means after it goes through these, it's down to 5 damage. So we're down to 22. Ooh, no bases. But we've got both of those. We've got to draw a card. Now we've got a base. Beacon of Cause counts as any ally for all factions. That's good. All right, for damage, we're going to have 6. We're going to pick that back up. Heal for 8, so we're up to 30. We've got did I have a 1 up there for it to take? Yes, I did. But it already had that up there. So we'll just end our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put those back. Goes up to 15 damage. 4 is the highest. It's going to simulate the card. Highest cost card, which is a 6 cost card we just got back. Which means it's going to heal for 6 up to 46. That's just not working out for us. And then swinging for 15, so it's going to hit for 9. We're down to 21. And replaces with that. What did I hit with last turn? All right, this turn, we're hitting for 2. It's going to be that. I've got 4 money. Take the bird of prey. Oh, that can go on top. Well, if it goes on top, yeah, I guess we still do want it. Oh, it may go on top. Ender turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goes up to 16. 3 is the highest cost. It's simulating a 5 cost card. Hitting for 16. It can't win with that, so it just takes all these out. And then looking for a 2 cost. Which means it gains 2 health, 46. All right, we can gain 7 up to 28. We've got 2 money. We can hit for 9. We'll hit for 7 there and 2 up here. We can scrap 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, up to 17. Yeah, I guess we'll shuffle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 3 cost card. We discard 1 card. We've got a hand we can't do anything with. Swinging for 17, so it's hitting us for 12 after that happens. So we're down to 16. All right, our turn. We heal. Well, we do get to draw a card. And then we'll draw another card. And we'll attack for 1. Which will put the neutral out. We can heal for 5, so we're up 21. We have 5, 6, 7, 8 money. Ooh, don't know what it does, but we're getting. Whenever you play a ship, gain a fight. Nice. Ooh, and that will go on top of our deck because of that. And end our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No shields. That comes down. That takes it to 18. That goes up. It's a cost of 4. We have to discard 2 cards. It's not going to be those 2. Oh goodness. Well, those are going away, so eight. Oh well. Okay, we discarded 2 cards, getting hit for 18. It's got to take these 4 out, so it's down to 14 left. It can't win with it. So then it's down to 8 left, down to 13. Then our turn. Counts as an ally for each. So we will be hitting for 8. I think that just turned in, oh, yeah, I got to finish that. Down to 36. We didn't heal any. That'll be the game, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset that. Takes it up to 19. They're all 1s across the board. We have to take a damage. Down to 12. It's hitting us for 19. That soaks up 6. So it's down to 13. And that will be it. We did the best I could, but the Borg was just too much for us. Got off to a slow start and then just couldn't keep up with it. So that was Star Trek Star Realms with the Borg invasion. Hopefully you got to see enough there if that was something you'd be interested in for a solo playthrough for yourself. As always, hope you enjoyed this video, so please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.